it's Holly here. Today's video is going to be a contour and bronze tutorial just in time for summer, what we're all looking for. My main objective of this video is to make people less scared of contour. Just the word contour I think scares people. I'm going to be using a new bronzer that's launched this year from Too Faced. It's the Chocolate Soleil Melting, Bronzing, and Sculpting Stick. I have 4 shades. I will swatch these and go through the undertones and what I think of the colors, and then I'm going to do a tutorial for you how I created this bronze and glow look on myself, how and why I like to bronze and contour, and why you shouldn't be scared of it. I think it's misunderstood, especially in modern makeup. The way it came out was like looking so harsh and fake and like makeup. Now just add some color to your face where basically the effect is just like, oh, you look so bronzed and glowy. You're glowing, not wow, you really contoured your face. So I want to get you comfortable with that concept of bronze and contour, not the old one from 2016. I'm going to start with the shade I have in my hand, Chocolate Caramel. So it comes in this gorgeous packaging, has some weight to it, what you would expect from Too Faced. And you can tell as soon as you push the product up how high quality it is. This isn't going to break. This isn't going to have anything crazy like that happen. I did a little swatching earlier, so we will ignore that swatch area, and I'm just going to start over. This is the first shade here. It's obviously a warm shade. I would say a middle to darker toned warm bronzer shade. So it is a melting bronzer. It's very creamy, so it blends out a lot, and it doesn't set, so it kind of stays like that until you blend it. And you can see how warm this one is into the skin. Probably too warm for my complexion, but it does work for some people. I'm sometimes a little scared of the warm ones because those are the ones when you see people and you're like, ooh, the bronze isn't quite it. This is Chocolate Souffle. They don't pull at all on the skin. And this one is, on the camera, it doesn't quite look as cool as it does. That's probably because my skin tone's a little pink. So it kind of goes that color, and I have some self-tanner on. But this is cooler tone. You can see it right there, basically. Chocolate Mousse is the one I chose for myself today. Chocolate Mousse is on the cooler side, and I'd say it's like a mid-tone, and even that, like on my skin tone, looked a little intimidating deepness-wise, but you can see how like a perfect match it is for my skin tone right now with my self-tan, but how much it blends out. I like to go a little bit darker with contour sticks and use less. Otherwise, I don't want to use a lot of product and spend so much time blending. I'd rather just put a few dots a little bit, take my time blending out. This is Chocolate Lava. This could be, look how dark that is on my skin. It could be more on the cool side, but I would say it's more of a neutral contour shade. Kind of just looks crazy on me because of the contrast of colors. But even so, look, it does blend in. You could make it work. That's how melty and blendy these products are. Do it like the pros. Our Easy Cream Bronzer and Sculpting Stick gives you natural looking second skin warmth and dimension that smells as good as it looks. Use a dense brush or fingers to sweep along outer edges of face, forehead, cheekbones, nose, then effortlessly blend for a magic sun-kissed look. Does have a chocolate scent to it, as you'd imagine, being called the Chocolate Soleil. I wore it yesterday and I loved having it. It's a different experience because you're like putting chocolate on your face, and that's not something that's natural. But if you've tried the eyeshadow palette, then you understand. I liked it. It's not too strong when you've had it on your face for a while. When I went out, I didn't really smell it honestly at all. Maybe I got like 1 or 2 little smells of it as I was sitting there. Maybe if someone hugged you, they could smell it a little bit, but it's not the worst thing to smell like. And I enjoy the process of applying it and having that nice chocolatey smell to it. It just kind of makes me smile. I'm gonna jump right into the tutorial and show you guys the easy and not intimidating way to create a bronzy, glowy, contoured look for summer. I did some concealer, some tinted moisturizer, blush, highlight. I kind of did everything except for the contour, but you will see how big of a difference contour and bronze makes. I'm using Chocolate Mousse, and I tried this yesterday. Already when applied, it does look like a little crazy, like it's quite a strong color. I go through on my face and where the places I like to place it, and then I'll show you the process of how I like to buff it out. Obviously, being very light-handed, this contour stick glides very well. I chose one that's cool toned. That's what I prefer. I always do my forehead like this for natural sun color on the face, but also because just my facial proportions, my forehead is bigger, so it's good to add color to shrink it. We all want to add color to our cheekbones. Why would we not? I like to not put anything too low on the face. I don't want anything going down. So I put my contour quite high, just on the edge of where the cheekbone is, high and lifted. And then my nose, but I specifically go in with this tiny brush. It's from Scott Barnes, number 63. I think I got it on Amazon. I am so particular about my nose contour because it really makes a huge difference in how the nose looks and the overall look. But depending on your face shape to begin with, this may be something you add or don't care about, but I really care about it. And it's also just very fun, I find. So that is kind of a map of the contour areas on my face. I'm going to use my favorite contour and bronzing brush. This one's from Patrick Ta. You can get it at Sephora. There's a cream side that's more in this shape, like an almond shape, and then a powder one, which I will go in and use. Because this one is so blendy, this is obviously going to be quite easy to blend in. You can use your fingers, honestly, you can, with a creamy product like this. But if you're beginning, I almost suggest using a brush just because there's risk of you missing a spot with your finger, and then I don't want you to like wear it and go out and be discouraged. I want more people to feel comfortable using a bronzer and contour sticks and not be scared of it. Just a light tapping motion. This brush is really soft on the skin, so that's kind of one main reason I love using it. So look at how beautiful that looks. Blended into the hairline, just looks amazing, especially compared to just what normal skin tone looks. And you can see the dark and the light and the glow mix. It's just absolute heaven. I'm huge on skincare, so I don't want any real sun exposure ever. So this is my way of getting around that. I'll do the other side. We're blended. I use a mixture between my hand and brush for the nose. It's a little bit different than the rest of the face because it's just a lot more precise. So we want to make sure it's exactly where I want it. You can see how that shapes the nose too. It's not just flat skin tone across the board. Adding color to it looks like you're sun-kissed, obviously naturally from the sun, but optimizes your nose shape, makes you look the best you can. That is advanced. I will say the nose is advanced, but you don't have to do the nose and you can do the rest of the face. This is my final bronzy contour makeup look using the new Too Faced Chocolate melting, bronzing, and sculpting sticks, contour sticks. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful with all my tips on how to contour. Don't be scared of contouring. Don't forget to like this video down below and follow me here at hall_ward. I post every single week with brand new videos. Don't forget to head over to Instagram as well and follow me over there at hall_ward. As always, I hope you have a wonderful week and I'll see you next time.